One thing that scares me about like Craigslist and stuff is like people go on there and they find random roommates. That's a terrifying proposition to me. Like the one time I had a random roommate, it did not go well. Like I would come in the room and it always smelled like tuna. And I'd be like, whoa, not my top 5 smells for the room to have. Why does it always smell like tuna? And it's because this guy liked to eat cans of Starkist tuna all the time. And you know when the juice is there at the bottom when you're finished? He'd shoot the juice back like a tequila shot. Yes, I agree, it's disgusting. If you'd approach me on the street like, hey, Aziz, what's the most disgusting thing you can catch a new roommate doing? I'd be like, drinking the tuna juice at the bottom of a Starkist tuna can. He'd be like, man, that's a really specific answer. But the craziest thing was towards the end of our time together, he was acting really weird. And I didn't know what's going on. So I asked a friend of his, I was like, hey, man, what's up with this guy? And he goes, oh, he thinks he's possessed by Scar, the evil lion from the Lion King movies. Oh, yes, that happens, sure. If you'd approach me on the street like, hey, Zeus, what's the most random Disney villain a kid could think he's possessed by? I'd be like, Scar, the evil lion from the Lion King movies. And you'd be like, sorry, it's actually the hockey team from Iceland and the Mighty Ducks 2. Hold on, I got a good idea. Hey, who's having a great Valentine's Day? Yeah! Well, I'm having a greater time because I'm here with the #1 girlfriend in the world. Tito Belcher!
Hi.
DJ, slow jam me. Girl, I wish you were in all my classes. And when we kiss, we hit our glasses. Now let's slow dance like more lessons. Thank you, good night. But I'm trying to act like I belong, right? That I'm in the class and I know what's up. So there was like a controversy about this one quiz question. I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll go independently do some research, and I'll post my findings on the board. They'll think I'm smart and that I belong in the class. So the next post I wrote was, guys, I've been doing some research. I think the views on salvation in Buddhism and Christianity are far from similar. In Buddhism, salvation is something one can only achieve through the Noble Eightfold Path, whereas in Christianity, salvation is given to all those who accept Jesus Christ as their Savior. Quote, for whomsoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Romans 10:13. I hate to say it, guys, but our teacher, Mr. Edelstein, is right. Bam! And then I waited like 2 minutes, and then I wrote this. Guys, I just got an email from Mr. Edelstein. He read what I wrote here and gave me an extra point on the quiz. He said I showed initiative and critical thinking skills. What a cool guy. And then this kid replied, what? And then at this point, Harris got fucking furious. He's like, I don't know if you should have wrote that last ball post, Aziz. And I was like, why? He goes, well, do people go in tomorrow and say, hey, Edelstein, I heard you gave Aziz an extra point on the quiz. Can I get an extra point back too? Because I'll put the same thing he did. And he'll be like, I don't teach you, Aziz. That person doesn't exist. I was like, fuck you, Harris. I do exist. Louise, calm down. It's me, Daryl. Come with me if you want to continue to be alive.
Wait, why do you look like that?
Because I'm from the future.
Do they not have razors in the future? Because that mustache is not okay.
Really? You don't think it looks cool?
Nope.
Louise, listen. The Frond that's chasing us is a robot from the future built by the real Frond and sent back to destroy you.
No doy, I got that already. I sort of figured this would happen at some point in my life.
Quick, in here!
So what did I do to him in the future anyway?
And from that day forward, Frond was never the same. He quit his counseling job and boarded himself up in his basement, working day and night on both a time machine and a robot that he could send back in time. Last week, he succeeded.
How did you find out?
Because I'm also working on a time machine, and we go on a lot of the same message boards.
So you used your time machine to get here?
No, I had to use his. Mine doesn't work, and it starts fires.
So you came back through time just to tell me this, just to be a narrator, and you didn't bring any special weapons or anything, just a bucket load of exposition and a stupid mustache?
You know what, Louise? At this point, if I had any special weapons, I'd use them on you.
But you don't, right? I mean, just to clarify, Daryl. Just to check that box.